I allowed my husband of 4 years to move his sister in. Come to find out, it was actually his mistress. In the 4 years of being with this man, my understanding was that he was the only sibling, okay? I never met any siblings. I only met like his best friends that he would call his brothers. And then his parents, they are no longer here, from my understanding. So one day he comes up to me and asks me, hey, my sister called me. She would really like to know if she can stay with us just for a little bit. She doesn't have any support. She was staying with one of her best friends for a couple years, but they're moving to another state. Would you be okay if she moved in with us? I had so many questions, but I didn't want to make it seem like I was jealous or I didn't trust him. I mean, come on, 4 years. I've never seen anything that told me it was a red flag, okay? Like, I'm still trying to think, and I never really saw any red flags. So what in the world is going on? His explanation to me, okay, was that supposedly his parents had a very rocky relationship and there was just an affair within that, and so that's where this sibling came from. But they never talked in the 4 years because I've never heard of her until now. So whatever. I said, okay, that's fine. She can move in. But obviously, like, I was going to keep a close eye. I wanted to make sure that this wasn't some sort of lie or something. I worked full time. He worked part time, but he also worked a few hours from home on his computer. Now, when I was around, okay, I can only speak for that, but they would just call each other brother and sister, obviously. And they never acted like, you know, touchy or anything like that. So in my head, after a couple months, I was like, okay, this is true. I need to quit trying to think things that are not there. I'm making up stories in my mind and in my head that are just not there. She lived with us for a while. This girl did not go out. She was constantly in the house. I was always asking, hey, do you want to go out and do this? Should we go do this? No. Like, she never wanted to go out and do things with me. But she always wanted to go with her brother if he was going to go grocery shopping or this and that. I thought that was weird. Like, why don't you want to hang out with me? You only want to be with your brother. And so again, in my head, I was like, hey, you know, she probably just misses him. Like, there has to be a reason why he just wants to be close to him. Like, it probably just reminds her of her dad. I don't know. So one day, okay, I was not feeling well. I never take off regardless of how I'm feeling. But one day I actually did take the day off because I was just, you know, not feeling it whatsoever. I was not going to be focused. So why am I getting paid if I am not going to give you 100% of me? You know what I mean? So I went home early and I saw his car in the driveway. This was a day that he was supposed to be at work for the part-time job. So I was like, okay, why didn't he tell me something? I don't know. I need to go inside and talk to him. I walk in the door, okay? There was some non-brother and sister stuff going on, okay? Like, I was very sneaky as well because I thought maybe he was sleeping. Maybe he wasn't feeling good as well. Nay. They were doing some not brotherly and sisterly stuff. And after I actually confronted them, they were not siblings. Okay? They had actually been together for a couple of years, okay? A couple of years after him and I got married. What in the world? What did I get myself into? I mean, I know I'm not crazy, but it's just wrong. It's wrong.